My creepy landlord installed hidden cameras, so I trapped him in his own game. I only realized someone was watching me because my cat wouldn't stop staring at the ceiling above the bookshelf. She'd sit there for hours, eyes fixed, like something was breathing up there. One night, I stood on a chair and ran my hand along the wood and felt it, a little raised bump in the grain, popped it loose, and there it was, a pinhole camera tucked between the panels. No sticker, no brand, just a red dot glowing like it owned the place. I live on the second floor of a duplex. My landlord, Owen, lives below, the kind of guy who smells like discount cologne and tries to flirt with your mom when she visits. He always acted too nice, offering to bring up packages or help with the thermostat, even though it worked fine. I pulled the camera down, didn't say a word, just stared at it for an hour, wondering how long he'd been watching me, so I started checking everything. The fire alarm in the hallway had a fake battery. The light in the bathroom buzzed when I walked past it. I opened the vent in the kitchen and found another lens staring back at me, like an eye wide open. That's when I changed the rules. Instead of tearing them out, I started giving him a show. I set up a giant corkboard in the living room with maps and wires and fake blueprints, started practicing conversations in Russian, and muttering into a walkie-talkie that didn't even have batteries. I ordered empty boxes labeled chemical samples and left them near the sink marked, fragile, do not expose to heat sometimes. I'd pace the kitchen, whispering about dates and shipments just loud enough for the mic to catch. Then I waited. Within a week, Owen stopped making small talk. He avoided eye contact in the hallway, started parking down the street instead of in the driveway, so I turned it up. I created a fake email address and subscribed to classified bomb disposal newsletters. I played sound effects of a Geiger counter in the bathroom for fun. Left-hand drawn schematics of pressure sensors on the coffee table, made sure every single thing passed directly in front of a hidden cam. Then I installed my own baby monitor pointed straight at the hallway, just in case he tried something stupid. A few nights later, I pretended to leave, forgot to lock the back door, came back an hour later to find it slightly open and the fake schematics gone. Someone had been inside. That was the final trigger I used. A signal tracker borrowed from a friend who works in cybersecurity traced where the camera feeds were going. Not just local backup, but streamed to an IP attached to a locked channel. I recorded that stream for 4 days, saw my own face brushing my teeth, saw myself reading, saw myself sleeping. Then I made one final tape. I sat at my kitchen table, stared straight at the camera and said, "Hi Owen, hope you're enjoying the content, and just so you know, I see you too." Then I listed everything, the timestamps, the camera, IDs, the server name, and finally said, "I wonder what your parole officer would think about this." Then I smiled like I wasn't bluffing. 2 days later, all the cameras vanished. He didn't knock, he didn't call, he just moved out. Left a note for the new owner in the mailbox and vanished like smoke. But I kept one thing, a backup of the feed, stored on a drive labeled in Sharpie leverage, just in case he ever forgets what being prey really feels like.